Today I was going to do my video outside, but it's extremely cold and windy, and I really couldn't hear anything except for the wind, so I figured I would spare you all listening to the wind and know me, or maybe it could have been a better option. But today I want to talk a little bit about how disconnected we are with nature. And it's something that has happened for quite some generations. Many of us have forgotten that if you look at things such as the seasons, those seasons are also connected like the 24 hours in the day, like stages of man, like our food, even the creatures out there. We tend to forget those things and how everything's interrelated. We try to look at the world through one lens, that everything's separate, that we look after one piece at a time. But that's not how nature is. That's not how life is. It's all connected. If we look at things like spring, and I'll say spring just as an example, right? That is very childlike. It's young. It's full of energy. It's new beginnings. It's just some simple things, just like the morning, your new day, your sunrise. And we have forgotten how everything is connected. And right now I wanted to talk a little bit about the season that's coming forth, at least for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, me, and probably many others, being winter. And winter, when you look at it, it's also aligned with man, being an elder, being in that last stage. It's sort of that nighttime of sleep. And we don't see the correlation. You look at a lot of animals, what's happening? They're hibernating. You look at things like food. Winter can be a time of scarcity if you don't work well in the autumn and have planned your food, have planned your root vegetables, done storage, pickling things like vegetables to get you through that long period of time where many things are not available to us and we don't think about it. And if you look at a lot of workplaces, consumerism, we're meant to do exactly the same way and behave the same way 365 days of the year. That is part of what has made us completely out of tune with nature. None of nature works exactly the same for 365 days. It just doesn't work that way. So what I wanted to kind of share with you is about the North, about winter, about that positioning, right? That is the time of the elders. It's the time of wisdom, of knowledge, of really going into ourselves and observing, of looking how we behave, of learning our lessons, and slowing down and being able to take that time to say, what have I learned? What knowledge do I have to share, to be thankful, to be grateful what has happened? And go through that time in a lot of that beauty. It's also a time of things like the color of white. That's your purity. If you look at when you get older, it's the color of your hair, right? It all has that connection. It's the color of snow for those that experience it. It's really that cleansing. And a lot of times nature shows it to us very visual so we can see it. But that cleansing for us is internal. We need to be willing to slow down so when spring comes and those new opportunities come, we can speed up. But we can't speed up if we don't take that chance to go internal, to slow down, to really look at what we need to address and what we need to deal with. I just wanted to take this opportunity to share it, to give us that time to think about it, as we still have a few weeks before winter actually begins, and that time of the north, that time of the reflection. So we can prepare and we can be ready to slow down and just evaluate ourselves and grow and become the best version we can be. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to me. And hopefully tomorrow the weather's better and I can be outside. Bye.